Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. Guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can set up the highly available infrastructure through Terragrunt, and we are going to follow the GitOps approach, right? So, guys, what I've done, I've already done a lot of testing and failures and successes. So guys, what we are going to do, the workflow is going to be like that. From our main branch we are going to create a feature branch, and we are going to uh, you know try to deploy the infrastructure. So let's begin. So guys, what I have done, let me show you the stuff that we are going to follow, or the process. So let me navigate to this section, right? So guys, this is our main branch, and what I've done, I've created a feature branch. Previously I've done some scanning and all this stuff. So what we are going to do, we are going to use this feature branch to deploy VPC, and deployment is going to be like that. If every test is passed, we are going to do deployment through our main branch. So let me show you that what is mean by that, right? So guys, what I'm going to do, let me do one commit, right? And in fact, I will let me show you the merge request. So if I scroll it up, I've already created one merge request which is actually failed. Why it is failing? And the reason for its failure is that I have not updated the project ID and the bucket. So let me just get rid of this guy, right? And I'm going to do git status, okay, git add. I updated my parent terragrunt.scl, right? So guys, let me show you what I mean by that, by updating the parent root, I should say, the Terragrunt.scl. So this is our sample repo, right guys? And this is our infrastructure, and this is the dev and module. So dev is our parent folder, and what I've done, I've updated this guy. This is the project ID, the bucket, which I have not updated, so I updated that. So let me show you the git status now, and I'm going to do git commit, right? So let's see if the failure is fixed or not. GCP deploy VPC, simple as that, right? So git push. So guys, now what we are doing, we are actually pushing the changes we have done here. So once we push the changes, let me show you that part. It is going to automatically create a pipeline. Actually the pipeline is creating through the merge requests. So you see, like this is the merge request which is going to be to the main branch, and you see this is the merge request which I've already done that. So if I click this guy, let's see if the failure is fixed or not. So pre-checks previously was failing because I have not provided the project ID and the bucket name. So bucket name, guys, here we are going to store our state files and our pieces of blocks of infrastructure. So we are going to add two pieces like VPC block or brick, and the other piece is going to be the brick, I can say, the GK Kubernetes cluster, right? So and all we are doing is through the GitOps approach, right? So guys, this part is pre-check is done. What we are doing here, we are going to initialize our, just like Terraform, we do initialize the Terragrunt as well. So guys, once the plan is gonna be triggered, what it does, it is going to create a state file. So guys, this pipeline is totally secure in a way that this merge request is not going to create anything, but what it does, it is lay down the foundation for us that what we are going to deploy on our infrastructure. So this validation part is, guys, I mean, do check our code validity, it is fine, it's secure, and the formatting as well, right? So as I discussed, guys, this is the plan part, and it is going to do just like Terraform plan, it is going to do Terragrunt plan, and the detailed videos regarding the Terragrunt I've already created that. So guys, once the plan is successful, you will see that our state is going to be stored here, which is not actually I mean, we are going to like deploy right now. It is going to see let us see what we are going to deploy. So okay, let's navigate to this section. So just try to refresh, see where we are. Okay, the plan is done. If I navigate to this section and if I do refresh here, you will see that shortly it is going to be creating this directory. So VPC is there and VPC Terraform state is there, right? So okay, this part is done. So guys, what we are going to do, simply you can check that what we are going to deploy here, and we are going to deploy all the, I mean, it shows all the detail which we are going to deploy regarding the, you know, our CIDR ranges and cloud routers, you know, subnets, net gateways, right? We are going to do deploy through that. So you will see detail pretty much what you do with, you know, command line. So other stuff is, guys, is going to be the security scanning. So this scanning is going to be we are going to do with you know, Terra scan, right? So guys, what it does, it is going to see the vulnerabilities, I mean, do some suggestions, and some of the stuff like for instance, I've not created my bucket with versioning enabled, so this sort of suggestion it is gonna give us, right? So I mean, it is pretty famous tool and widely used. So once this part is done, I'm going to show you some of the stuff it is going to you know, tell us. So guys, what we are doing here, we are going to do recursive finding of Terraform files, because we are using like modules which has a lot of, you know, files, you know, underlying our subdirectories, for instance, like Terragrunt cache. So we are actually finding those files regarding the .tf. So that's particular script at the backend, it is actually doing that. You see now the reports are visible. Some of the reports, let's say this is the high severity, right? So what it does, high severity means, and it is suggesting as that like violation policy that for instance, ensure that object versioning is enabled, right? So as I told you, I have not enabled that, just to intentionally show you that this sort of reporting you will see in this particular section. So it is pretty good tool. If you want, like you can review this, and there are other tools as well in the market, but definitely this is one of the powerful tool, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to then review, and review mean click this guy, and it is actually set to manual. And in manual, what it does, it is going to tell you that you can simply browse the artifacts. We like store the artifacts of you know, plan is going to be stored as an artifact. You can review that I mean as a binary, which that particular binary we are going to use to deploy, right? So guys, if you see the pipeline, right, every stage of the pipeline has is successful, right? So if I navigate back to this is this, you know, merge request, so deploy to VPC. So this is just optional, I'm going to approve it. And what I would like to do, I would like to merge, right? Okay, merge is block, review changes. Some of the changes I have done might be local, or okay, view changes, let's see what I have done. Okay, yeah, I updated the I mean, I already told you this part. Okay, so let's okay, let's do some changes here. So guys, now what we are going to do, I mean, we are going to click this guy, and simply I'm going to create I mean, merge. So what it does, it is going to merge that feature to main. So once this merge is going to be, I mean, done and to main, it should trigger one more pipeline. So you see this pipeline has been triggered. So you see this pipeline has more steps as compared to previous one. So the last step is going to be like apply, which means we are going to now deploy of do the deployment of our infrastructure, like deployment of VPC in our GCP, right? So let's see. So all previous checks are going to be you can say that rechecked, and which we have already done that. So guys, that particular binary which we stored like from the previous step, we are going to deploy that, and a similar binary is going to be available. So if I do let me show you that part regarding the binary. So if I click this plan, although you can navigate from the artifacts as well, it is stored here, but I would like to go from here, browse and infra, right? And if you navigate to this section, dev and VPC, so you will see the two files, Terraform plan.json. We can see that review that. If you want to do it locally with the JQ utility, you can do that, and that particular binary is going to be used by Terraform apply. So that is the part regarding that. So let's back to our pipeline, and we are going to do shortly the apply part. So security stuff I already shown you. So let me just pause the video till apply, and then we are going to apply and deploy our APC, and then we are going to deploy our GCP, right? So guys, now what we are going to do, we are going to do simply apply, and if I click this apply, what it does, it is going to actually deploy of do the deployment of our VPC. So let's navigate to this section. So by default, you see this is the sandbox environment. So by default, you will see that in every account there is a default account, and once the deployment is done, what it does, it is going to create our highly available infrastructure through GitOps approach. We are going to deploy the VPC, right? So let it deploy, wait for a while. So guys, in a similar way, we can create create a merge request, deploy our GKE cluster. This is how easy it is through Terragrunt. You can deploy your infrastructure. Slowly you create and build your blocks of infra, and the state is going to be stored at the backend. So let it deploy. We are going to demo, if the time permits, we are going to do see the deployment of GCP, GK cluster, but the concept is pretty much the same. We have done the steps. It is going to do through all the processes, and once everything is working fine, we are going to merge that to our main branch. From the main branch, we are going to do the deployment. So that's the plan. So job is succeeded, and it should create our VPC. So guys, I guess GK will take some time, but this is how we can deploy and our infrastructure through Terragrunt. And if I navigate back to this section VPC, like refresh, you will see that the state file is actually available, right? So click this guy, and your default state is now available. I think that is it, guys. I hope you will able to understand and get the concept, and that's it. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.